What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. What up? What up? What's going on, man? It's New Zealand Father's Day today. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, guys? Good to see you here in the stream today. Thank you so much for taking the time on a random Saturday to pop in and say what's up and be part of the stream today. Today I just felt like playing some Magic, and I figured, if I'm gonna be playing some Magic on my day off, because Saturday is kind of like my only day off, let's try to play some Magic with you guys, man. Let's play some Magic. I had a little bit of time on my hands, so let's see if we can get to maybe Mythic today. But I also just kind of want to try out some of these new ideas I've been doing, and maybe you guys can help me with them. Who knows? But I have some cool deck lists that I've been working on that are definitely not quite there, and hopefully maybe get your guys' input might be able to help us get us there. But we got some cool stuff today, man. Thank you so much again, guys, for taking the time today. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Tom, Mr. McFly, Brendan, Moribund, Waffle, good to see you, brother. Chance, how's it going, guys? Hope you had a better luck after our match. I won with the synthesizer. Oh yeah, I know, right? I had some pretty good luck with the deck, but it started going downhill pretty fast later in the day, so I kind of put it on the back burner for now. But we can check that deck out today too and see what's going on with that. But I've been struggling bouncing up and down the diamond ladder. Yeah, I feel you. And then tomorrow, guys, we should have some more content for members only. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review tonight once I get off the stream here, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the Spider-Man cards and doing a little review on that. So we'll see how that goes. My first initial thoughts on Spider-Man, by the way, guys, might be a little bit of a hot take. The first handful of cards I read yesterday, it wasn't like super exciting to me. I don't know why. Some of the cards just didn't stand out as like cards that I could, really have fun and brew with. But I hope some of the cards that I haven't seen yet change my mind on it. But anyways, we've got some cards, some deck lists to choose from here, guys. We'll probably hit the play queue a little bit first to show off some of these other ideas I'm working on right now. We've got a Sibsig deck that I really want to show you guys. That I think is really cool. I wish we can get it to be consistent, because when it kind of goes, it goes. We have this really cool endless synthesizer deck or monument deck where you kind of copy the synthesizer or monument a million times with Moonlit. Same sort of idea with my land destruction deck. And then I have a calendar deck too. All of these things are really fun, but not very good yet. So hopefully we hit the play queue a few times, show them off a little bit. Maybe you guys have some input on that. But yeah, I have a lot of really interesting deck ideas. I just haven't hit the board yet, guys. Let's try it. Let's start off with the Sibsig deck and see how much nonsense we can get into here. Let's do it. Hi from Italy, new player trying to learn and improve. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. I hope we can help you out with that, man. Oh, my camera's off. Hold on one second. I was on a different camera source the other day. Spider-Man is pretty whatever, but Anti-Venom looks cool. I think I did see Anti-Venom, yeah. For Moonlit, I use S9 Tactics. What is that card? I have to look that one up. All right, this hand doesn't look great. I think we can mulligan that one. There we go. We got a ceremony with this one. Yeah, we can throw away one land here. That's fine. Still kind of getting over my little cold, so I apologize. I'm interested in seeing that calendar deck. It's fun, man. It's probably one of the better decks that I have put together that's not done yet, but it's definitely up there with one of the better. All right, let's just go here. Go Sibsig Ceremony next turn and start drawing some cards. Oh yeah, the names are back. You're right. Brendan, that's so I just realized the names are back. You are absolutely correct on that. All right, ceremony's down. Let's just play this for 0. Draw a card. Oh, I should have played it for 1. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a minute since I played the deck. It's been a minute since I played. I should have played that for 1 and drew a card. That's my bad. My bad. Like I said, these are decks that have been kind of in the vault now for a couple of weeks. It's been feeling like I wanted to bring them back out and dust them off and see what we can do. Sometimes it just takes a lot of time to kind of sit back and then revisit things later when you have a more clear head. Hey, Firewater coming through with the 32 months. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the 32 months. That's like 2.5 years. Yeah. Not bad, man. Not bad. Thank you so much, brother. It's good to see you here. Hello from a professional women's soccer game in Charlotte. I can't really hear you, but I saw the ping. Hey, that's sick, man. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. That's funny. Cursed roll on all opponents' creatures. Wampo told me about what happened. Oh, yeah. Browsing the YouTube and saw I was live. I'm glad you made it here, man. Yeah, I was very excited about the calendar deck the other day, but then I started playing it for a video, and all of a sudden I started losing games like crazy, so we had to bail on that for a little bit. All right, hopefully we can get a draw mechanic here. And Enduring Innocence would be really nice. Nope. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't even activate the Zenith here, so gonna have to pass the turn. Drawing a land there was really bad. Oh, and then they exile it too. Very nice. So we lose out on the Zenith play. That's tough. Oh man, we're just drawing absolutely terribly right now. Let's try that one more time. I'd like to see a little bit more consistency, like I said, from this deck, and it's just, it hasn't been very consistent at all. How many lands am I running? Maybe that's another problem too, because we did just draw way too many lands. 22, that's about right. You know what I should probably do too? Caretaker's Talent. Caretaker's Talent might be a good one too, but that's a lot of 3-drops. This returns creatures from the yard. We definitely love that card. The card I'm not like 100% sold on here actually is the color here. Let me go colorless creatures. Hey Dave, thank you so much for becoming a member. Sorry, I completely didn't even hear that in my headset. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining the Marty Mob, Dave. Welcome to the team. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, man. Creatures. And then we want to do Wind Die, right? So it's gonna be this guy. This guy draws cards for both people. We already have that one though. Create a treasure token. Yeah, I think that's all we've got. Okay, yeah, let's try this out. I want to see how this goes with extra card draw with the Caretaker's Talent. That might help a lot. That may help a lot. Going to Dad's tomorrow? Yeah, Andrew, I'll be there. I'll be at Dad's tomorrow. Doubt it. It was a deck that made you lose. Arena just decided it wasn't your turn anymore. Yeah, that could be true too. Just subscribed today and now catching a live stream. Very exciting. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the team, man. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like the content enough that you felt like subscribing. That makes me very happy. First time catching your live, but like your videos. Well, I'm glad you made it here, man. Yeah, we're normally just live on Wednesdays, so it's a little bit different for me to be live right now, but I had a little bit of extra time today, so I figured we'd jump on. Returning from your graveyard. Roots? No, we're not doing any roots with this deck. And it's only, and roots is really good. You could probably make this an Abzan and make it a roots deck for sure. But I'm trying to do something a little bit more just creative and silly. I'm trying to really lean into the Zenith plan, but not going very well right now. The shuffler's not cheating you. It's just cope. We need to get good. That's fair. When not Spider-Man drops, you're gonna brew around the new Burgie at all? I want to see if you can make Storm Drake deck viable. I will have to look into that. I haven't done a whole lot of research yet on the new Spider-Man set. Yesterday was my first time kind of taking a peek at it, and I didn't see anything that jumped off the page to me, but I barely kind of got through it, so. All right, well, the other problem with this deck too is that if you don't find the Sibsig like ceremony right away, it can get really bad for you really fast. The opponent here with a ton of flyers too makes things a little tricky. Let's just get this down for 1. And then hold the trajectory. That's sorcery speed, though. I should probably use it now. Alright. Alrighty. Man, I really want to see you guys. I want you guys to see this deck when it does its thing, man. When it kind of goes crazy. Now they're flying again. All these flyers. Maybe I should consider running like a Day of Judgment, man. Maybe it's feeling like that might have to be the case. Instant speed, right? No other things I can do here. Okay. Pass the turn. They played the kicker on that. Means enters a kicked return target non-land permanent card. That's not good. Oh, 2 or less. They didn't have anything for 2 or less. Well, the mistakes were definitely made. Let's exile that. And let's see if they bring the Helpful Hunter down here. I hope they do. Okay, good. I get to draw a card at least and trade. That's nice. If they would have played that post-combat, they would have had something there. And we get a land again. Not again, man. They're running Helping Hand as well. Another land. Okay, well, yeah, without the Sibsig there, we're just kind of sitting ducks. I should have probably not kept that hand, but it's what I get. There's got to be a better way to like set up, man, and find the Sibsig. Search. I could use like searching tactics and stuff like the talisman and stuff, but I don't want to give them any value. Okay, so when this turns sideways, you can search up a card, right? Oh, I'll put it in your graveyard though. This searches a card, but that would mean I'd have to sack something, which I guess isn't a big deal, but so basically though, guys, when Zenith hits the field, and then we play a Sibsig, we can kind of like just cascade free artifact spells non-stop, right? Which would trigger the Zenith every single turn, and then the charm can bring 2 creatures back from the graveyard or act as removal, as you saw, but bring 2 creatures back from the graveyard, replay them again, and like we have this like really cool like endless churning of value, but it's about whether or not we can get there, you know? It's about whether or not we get there, and we have not been getting there. Yeah, I don't know. I want to give it one more run through in the play queue. One more. We'll see. Flood, yeah, we keep getting a lot of lands, but we also drew the Caretaker's Talent on that one without the Sibsig, which is kind of worthless. And I added the Caretaker's Talent because we got the Sibsig down and we couldn't find any card draw. So it's like one or the other, it feels like. Draws. I mean, these are great. This would normally be a pretty good start if I had for sure a Sibsig coming off the top, but if I don't get it. Okay, treasure token with the Caretaker's Talent. That's a little bit better, actually. I think we just put back a land here. There's a ceremony. Let's go. We're good. We might be a little too slow, though. Okay, no, it's not mono red. Still pretty aggressive, though. Might as well. It blocks really well here, right? Elspeth for more zombies? Ooh, that'd be pretty interesting. We're only running 22 lands, though. Getting to Elspeth would be a little tough sometimes, but the way we've been getting flooded, you would think not, but I'm gonna wait on this until I can get the Caretaker's Talent down next turn. In the meantime, we just play defense here. They take 2 of my cards, though. They get oh my God. They get 2 very good cards. There goes the barrier. That's crazy. Those are quite the 2 cards to pull off the top of my deck. I mean, the Caretaker's probably not too valuable for them, but still. Oh, man. What are we playing? We're trying out a couple of different things. Right now, we're doing the Sibsig combo stuff and seeing what we can do with that. But we will be trying out some other stuff like the calendar here next game, probably. All right, so we're drawing a card off of this Teddy and a card off of this. Now, hopefully we can start digging out some of this stuff that we need here, like some more artifact creatures, more zeniths, things like that. I hope I top deck a zenith right now. Shoot, a removal spell actually would be really good too. One of my void removal spells, my 1-drop. Okay. I could get another card. It could be a little bit of a waste though without. Now let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we hit. Let's see what we hit. I've been getting bored playing Arena, so I've been playing Simulacrum to get out of silver and gold. That's fair. It's a really good deck. I've been wanting to brew Super Void. I made a deck. All right, pass the turn. I made a deck but never actually played it. Had it in the Sephiroth deck. It's what I expect from Arena. Can't find the lands. Go through 7 cards. Yep. Yeah, even though it's 4 mana, that Super Void card may be interesting as a way to help exile their board. Yeah, I actually had it in this deck, Chance, for a minute. I had it in here, but I took it out because it just a lot of the times I'd get it down and it became an irrelevant card, of course, all of a sudden. All right, we drew dead again. Well, I guess I can get a card back from the graveyard, but that's going to come back tapped, and it's not going to help me at the time being. All right, scrap this for now. This is what I'm talking about. It's like I couldn't get it going one time, but earlier I got it going pretty good for a little while. All right, let's give the calendar deck a try. Check this out, guys. This is probably one of my better ones that I've been working on, but even this one still doesn't feel super tight, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Brody, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Still been doing good for me, the gear deck. I made the other day, or I made one the other day with Mobilize and Sephiroth, and it works pretty good. I have a Mobilize deck too right now that's been doing pretty good. Mobilize is not bad. I mean, we have a lot of control pieces, but probably can do better. Probably can do better. Let's do that. Board wipe I need? Yeah, I need a board wipe. I'm pretty sure I need a board wipe in there. Yeah, we can take care of that. I have no problem just eating that up right away. Creatures around control ID somehow. I did have a creature like Flash sort of build where my creatures basically controlled the board. That deck was pretty cool too, but that one also not super great. I want to make sure my decks can at least win 50% of the time, and so, a lot of times, you know, they just can't, so I just scrap them. I love the calendar. A lot of people love the calendar. A lot of people love calendar. Nice surprise stream for Father's Day here. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I just heard about that. You guys got Father's Day going on right now. That's cool. All right, let's go here. I need a land. I guess I'll take another stock up for now. I was hoping to get an on-tap land, but okay. It's a 0, right? Yeah, just pass. All right, we got an Overlord coming down here. That's only coming in for 3 though, so it's getting the impending on that. That's not bad. It's a good answer. I want to make sure I keep hitting land drops, man. I don't know why I can't seem to find them. This is a good card, but I need to keep hitting land drops. Calendar down. Surveil. Stock up's fine. Keep finding answers. It'll be good. All right. We're good to go. I think we're ready to go, man. We're going to start doing the thing. I would imagine the opponent's going to have some sort of artifact removal, though, because that's just been my luck lately. We'll see what happens, though. Eaten alive on the Tezzeret. Okay. I did need that. I was hoping to double up on the tapping ability of my calendar. All right, well, we can kind of sit back now, but do I want to just maybe just do this and then hold no more lies? Yeah, probably. No more lies and a land. Cool. Let's go. Looking for another Tezzeret right now. Okay, so renew, and it says what? Exile this card from your graveyard, put a lifelink counter on target creature, activate. Okay, so maybe the roots all of a sudden? I don't know. Could be roots, but I don't feel like countering that, that's for sure. I mean, more mana is a problem. That may be worth a counter, guys, because eventually these are going to be no good if the opponent can just keep paying the mana to, you know, answer them. So I guess let's start countering all the things that ramp at least. I do have 3 steps ahead later for the big stuff, maybe. Hey, we found a jewel. That's good. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have the mana to counter if I need to, so let's just do this now. Oh, brother. Not great. These top decks have not been good to me today, huh? All right, let's pass the turn and maybe we just double the calendar, hopefully, ideally. And then Day of Judgment when the Overlord comes down as a creature. Seems good. Seems good. So how does this guy Swayze? Just FYI, you don't play ranked. The game pairs you with decks that are well suited to beat whatever you're running. If I'm not playing ranked, that's okay. That's okay. At least I'm not ruining my rank. It's all good. I've been contemplating a mill with Anomaly, Rapture, and River Monument. Dude, I've been thinking about putting together a Bant mill deck for a minute now, and after playing against Decompose last Wednesday, I definitely want to do something this week, I think. It's really good right now, so. Okay, they're looking at my calendar like maybe they found something to answer it. Okay, do we want to counter that? Because it does come back over and over again for card draw. I don't think so. I'm going to hit the Day of Judgment. I want to double the tokens here, I think. All right, here we go. Double up. Go to 22. Oh, no. I walked into it, huh? Yep, sure did. Okay, that's fine. Annoying, but fine. Definitely gonna hit that. You got it. All right, what you got for me now? I got calendar number 2 down. It's not like the other one had a ton of counters on it, so we're fine. What is that card? It's a different skin on it. Oh, it's Fang. Okay. It's the Death Touch. Wait, what? No, hold on. Whenever one or more cards leaves the graveyard, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay, why do I not know what this card is? And why is this not going away? What's wrong with this new update? It's like you can't get the... Once this is on the screen, you can't get it away unless you click on the card again. That's weird. Usually all you gotta do is click over here. I gotta click the card. Pretty obnoxious. Oh, I do know this card. Okay, it melds with the green creature. Yeah, I know this card. Reanimation. Yeah, I think we counter that. We double even though this doesn't have any counters on it because we want to untap it for extra counters. Okay, let's take a look here, see what we got. Yes, Tezzeret finally back in the hand and the 3 steps ahead. Perfect. So Tezzeret comes down. But if I bring Tezzeret down, I'm out of mana for the turn, so maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just tap this for free and hold counter magic in case it gets a little dicey. Seems good. Chance with the 3 months, brother. I appreciate the 3 months. Wow, I didn't realize I've been... Oh, hold on. Chance also dropping 5 gifted members. Chance, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. Brother, you are too kind, man. Thank you so much for the 5. Oh, let me finish your message, actually. You said, I've been a member for 3 months, been watching your videos a little longer, but thanks for having me in the mob. Dude, thanks for being part of the mob, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. 5 gifted, man. Thank you so much. You're way too generous, brother. We're gonna blow this up, guys. I don't think I can take a hit from this again. I don't want to take a hit from it again, but... We tap out because we just want to untap everything here. Guys, show some love in the chat for Chance, please, please, please. For the 5 gifted. All right, they've got lifelink and flying. They can attach to something here. All right, I'm dead set on getting this calendar to work now. Though with we got the Tezzeret now to work with it. Taking a hit from these guys doesn't feel great. Maybe I do want to blow up the board, but if I do, then we're in the same boat again where I can't really hold counter magic open. But then Tezzeret's kind of exposed. Do you feel me? That's kind of not good. Well, how many counters can I put on this? So it goes to 56 and then it would go to 100 something. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Tezzeret has to wait because I think I'm gonna have to do this. Or maybe not. Maybe they only attack in with 1 and I can catch them off guard with the Get Lost. Let's just do that. Maybe I can get him with the Get Lost here. Because like I could sweep the board, but then everything's kind of exposed with no counter magic. I don't know, man. Do I just sweep? Maybe I just sweep. If I sweep for 4, I've got 1 mana, which means I can't tap the calendar again though. I feel like getting greedy and just, I'm hoping that they send this here and then this here and then I just blow this up with the Get Lost and then I can tap this again. That's kind of where my head's at, and I've got counter magic open just in case things get weird. Little bit of a weird one here, but a lot of options. Options aren't bad though. Send them both. I mean, either way, that's still fine. Tezzeret's still left with some loyalty is good. Just need a little bit of loyalty. Don't need all of it. Still can counter too, but I'd like to use the Millennium calendar. It's kind of the whole point why we played Tezzeret, so we can double up on that. I hope they can heal over 1,000 life because they're gonna take 1,000 damage. That's the goal. Sure. And sure. Yeah, that's got to go to the yard because the land drop's going to get that back onto the battlefield, which they did not play a land yet for the turn. Oh, they did. Okay, so that's not coming back. That's good. Oh, no. I did not realize I was passing the turn. Oh, my gosh. I clicked the space bar. I was not... Darn it. Could I have won the game here too? I don't think so. That was a bonehead move though. I cannot believe I just clicked the space bar like that. That was so silly. All right. It happened. We gotta let it go. Dang, we would have been at 500 counters too. 500. The road to mythic is paved with Jag, says Haley with the 5. I appreciate the 5 in the super chat. Thank you so much. Much appreciation. I wish it was paved with jank, but unfortunately, I think if we go to ranked, I should probably try my my Naya Oraboroid deck. You know what? That's fine. They lose next turn anyway, so I don't feel like countering that. I feel like the counter spell should be strictly for protecting the calendar here. All right, 2 mana left over. Can they kill the calendar? No. GG's. GG's, guys. It's over. Calendar goes above 5. Untap the calendar. Calendar hits 1,000. That's 1,000 damage. Kaplow! GG's. We did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Yeah, the Oro deck is so slick. It is very good, man. It's so good. It's been grinding me up the ladder anytime I play it. What up, Whitney? How's it going? Wampo, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Title New Ideas looks inside blue-white artifact control. Not really. I mean, I'm winning the game with the calendar. I think that's pretty new. It's a pretty different deck. I don't think I've seen anyone run the calendar in like 2 years. I thought that was pretty unique. All right, we've also got, what else do we want to try today? So we got the calendar down. We did the Sibsig deck, which didn't work out so well. We've also got Endless Synthesizer, which is another decent one. And then the copy tokens. This one I really want to get to work. I don't know if anyone's going to really like this one as much, but it's got Leviathan. So this deck's idea here, guys, is to get down a Leviathan and a replication. And in every single turn, it copies the Leviathan and bounces all their creatures every single turn. And we just keep attacking until they die. And it's pretty much like Jeskai control with a little bit of ramp too. And there's some really cool things that the replication can copy if you don't have Leviathan. And we've got Elspeth to double the tokens. It's really, really cool, but I don't know if anyone's really going to be down for it because I played Leviathan in a video once before and it kind of flopped and nobody really liked the Leviathan. But let's try that one next, I think. Let's try that one. Love seeing alternate win cons. Yeah, exactly. I tried playing the calendar in like more of a silly way with like season of or doubling season and stuff. It's not possible. It's too much of a win more condition, and you kind of have to play it in a really good shell. So that's why it's in Azorius control. But it's just it's the strongest shell you can put the calendar in and protect it and keep it on the board without losing it every single time. You know. Surprisingly, a lot of people have artifact answers right now because of the simulacrum deck. Swayze, you should consider putting a self-destruct or two in the Oraboroid list. Oh yeah, I mean you could. I don't think that's a bad idea. Throwing some flinging the cards at their face. I actually added in a new card to the deck because of somebody's suggestion recently. They said that I should add in what was it? The lightning, the first strike creature. I threw that in there. I haven't tried it yet, but it should be good. Dominic with the 5 gifted, or not 5 gifted, I'm sorry, 5 in the super chats. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. The legendary god of MTG, Mr. Swayze, that's quite the title. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, but thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Ill-timed explosion would have to at least hit 4, meaning I'd have to drop this. I think I'd honestly rather ramp with this, getting 5 mana, and the next turn is the 6 mana, and I can go Leviathan. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Do I want to go Leviathan next turn, though, and not have a replication down? I don't know. Anyone else going to Atlanta? I'm unfortunately not going to Atlanta, but... You can't play the Monument of Endurance because of all the hate for artifacts right now. That's fair. I mean, I've got an artifact monument deck that we're probably going to try out next game. But yeah, it hasn't been super great either. Are you running Sage of the Skies with the Sibsig? If not, you should. You know what? Here, I'm going to start writing some of your guys' stuff down because When you say stuff like Sage of the Skies, like I don't know the cards' names that well. Like I can't pick up the name and just like know exactly what you mean. So I will make a note of that and I'll check it out for sure. Okay, I don't think I need to discard anything. I could, but I don't want to lose 2 of these cards. I think I'm just gonna play Leviathan next turn and bounce their whole field. We're not in any danger of dying here. All right, I made a note of the Sage of the Skies, and I'll check that out with my Sibsig. Let me make sure I put a note to check it out with Sibsig. Thank you guys for the suggestions too. I appreciate it. All right, gaining some more life. So bouncing with the Leviathan is cool, but it's a temporary band-aid until we can find the replication. Elspeth is gonna be nice too. Okay, we're down to 13 already. That's kind of crazy. Double authority of consoles is so nasty though. So good. All right, we're attacking. Let's go. We're drawing a card. It's another land. I'm gonna be so greedy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do this first. Oops, I need another land. I know. Cancel, my bad. I need another land. My bad. Draw another card. Perfect. Oh, get lost. There we go. Blow up the binding, get back my ramp, steal another creature off the field, maybe take away their exemplar. Yeah, full artifact hate means run all enchantments. That's very true. I've been having a lot more success with my enchantment stuff. That is so true. I appreciate you guys all saying that stuff in the chat. I appreciate it. Okay, that's a good card. That's a really good card. Unfortunately, I do have to waste, I think, some removal here. Oh, do I need to pay 2 life for this? Let me see. So if I play, hypothetically, I play Get Lost. Boom. Blow up the binding, get this back. Take, let's say, the exemplar. And then Elspeth comes down, takes out this. Elspeth will be at 2 loyalty, which could die to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I think I'm just gonna sweep. Which means I gotta drop Elspeth though. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. But I can't be greedy, man. I can't be greedy. All right, that's not bad though. That's not bad. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for joining the Marty Mob. Welcome to the team. We appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, by the way, guys, I've been putting a lot of thought in going on to Twitch as well, because I know I've been getting a lot of requests to go to Twitch too. And I know I've been hard-headed about it and don't really want to, but I think I may end up doing that pretty soon. So we may be multi-streaming to Twitch pretty soon, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know ahead of time. And I'm trying to stream more frequently too, I promise. I'm trying to do more streams, do more grinding sessions like this, and just showcasing some new stuff that I've been working on. I just haven't had the time, man. With my son, he's been having a lot of issues and stuff lately, and it's been tough on us, and things have been getting better. So hopefully we can lock it in. I do love Rediscover the Way. Okay, we need that for the future. What does this do? I didn't even read it. Equipped creature has base power and toughness XX, where X is your life total. Okay, well, let's get that life total down, yeah? Seems like the right call. All right, now, if we do play the Leviathan, it will bounce my own tokens. We got to remember that. But we're looking for replication, guys. Replication. Okay, those are some good cards, but we have answers. We have the answers. That's a great card too. Where's the replication? I'm gonna win this game, but I don't want to win this way. I want to win doing my thing, man. I want to win doing the nonsense. All right. Well, that takes care of the field. We're going in for an attack, and we draw 2 more cards. And they scoop. Yeah, I never got a chance to do my thing. Man, I would love a game. That's the other problem, man. As you build a deck with such a cool idea, and sometimes you control so hard that it's like people just quit before you get to do the stuff, which happens a lot with this deck. Again, what we're trying to accomplish, if you guys are just popping in, is we're trying to get down a replication and every single turn copy the Leviathan. And that way, every turn, and if we have an Elspeth on the field, by the way, we're going to get 2 Leviathans. But that's going to send everything back to their hand. And every time we attack with multiple Leviathans every turn, we're going to be drawing so many cards. And they'll never be able to resolve blockers unless they clear the field. So that's the goal of this deck, and it's pretty good. We just can't seem to get to do the thing as often as I like. All right, oh, another deck I want to show you guys that I've been working on. This one, I don't have enough cards in right now, but here, this one right here, guys, is land destruction, and it's a different kind of land destruction. Let me show you what I had before. I had this card in here. So what we're trying to do with this one is we are trying to get the battleship into the graveyard as fast as possible. There's many ways you can do that. Obviously, Bitter Triumph out of the hand. We can go search stuff up and discard or put the rest in the graveyard. We got to get this to the graveyard, and then we're going to reanimate it with tune-up or Builder's Talent. Now, what's really cool is you attach a Moonlit Meditation to it, and then every turn, let's say we have a Collector's Vault down, we tap the Collector's Vault, make a treasure, which in turn just makes another battleship, and you just keep destroying lands every single turn. And eventually Elspeth comes down, doubles up on them. The hard part of this deck is that if you do get the full board completely taken out, most of the time people are just going to concede. But some people will actually like, okay, close out the game. Let's see how you can, station up these guys. But they only cost 5 to station, so really if you just hit an Elspeth trigger or a couple of these fish tokens, you can typically get this bigger. Plus the talent gives counters to things, so it's been pretty easy to get it to go. But I like this better, and I really want to do the thing, so I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, I want to show you guys this one. I want to see if we can do the thing. I'm going to drop one of these and go here, actually. See what we can do. But yeah, I was playing this one a little bit yesterday. I won actually a couple of times on the rank ladder, but the consistency level again was just not all the way there that I would have liked. But it's pretty cool. Multi-stream is based. What about an aggro flying deck? I've been seeing a lot of flyer decks. They are pretty cool. Maybe. Swayze, you should reach out to Sloth and see if you can do a versus best of 3. Does he have a series or something? No worries, family comes first. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, everything's okay. Oh, the redirections. Yeah, that redirection spell. I know what you're talking about. That card is nasty. I've always been one to play that card too, but it feels like it would be very hard to pull off. Like you have to have like a matchup where they're throwing a lot of damage at you. So a lot of things kind of have to line up, but can you get the replication down earlier? Not really. I mean, I do have the ramp though. The Oraboroid is a really great removal that ramps me into it a turn early. So I guess it's a little bit earlier. Phenom, thank you, man. What's going on, Jimmy? How you doing? All right, we got a Chocobo, which means our Day of Judgment is going to be good. And then our Sweeper to follow should be pretty solid. You should do live streaming on Twitch while you're making your videos for YouTube, so that way I've seen a lot of people do that, Phenom. I've seen a lot of people take that strategy and that road, but I don't necessarily think I want to. I feel like when you're streaming the content and then you make a video out of it, as much research as I've done personally doing that kind of stuff, I feel like it's only hurt me in the viewership. It feels like all the videos start to, you know, trend downwards. And I think it's because you guys already see it on the stream and it's like, well, I've already seen that content, I don't need to watch it. And then initially the video comes out of the gates pretty slow. So I try to make my streaming content and my video content, you know, different and separated, so they're two different experiences that, you know, people would want to see. But I definitely see where you're coming from. I do think it would be easier on my life, but I think it's a better viewing experience from what I'm gathering, the other way around. All right, we're in a little bit of trouble because I'm afraid we might die next turn, but I think we can get through the turn. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Moonlit on an Oraboroid is ugly with Queen of Gourmet. Oh, because it makes it a food token. Oh, Wampo, I like that. That's a lot of setup, but that's crazy. Tune-up doesn't turn on spaceships. Wouldn't it be good to play the cycle one that makes pilots? Yeah, but the whole point, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But the whole point of this deck for me personally is just to do the land destruction thing. It's a little toxic, I know, but it's kind of the whole reason I want to do it is I want to get full domination of the board through just taking every single land that they have. It's more of a for fun thing for me. I know what you're talking about though. I've seen other people run the cycling card that you're talking about. All right, so we get this down. Now we're looking for the Moonlit though. We're drawing pretty poorly right now too, guys. We haven't found a single draw spell. We have a lot of draw discarding effects and stuff like that. Man, what is going on? I guess we can just keep putting stuff into the graveyard to thin out the deck a little bit here, but I need one of those Moonlits, man. I need a Volt would be nice. Anything, man. Anything would be good. I may be able to start playing these just straight up. Almost there. All right, we got the vault. That's actually really good. We can drop off the other battleship here. Or actually, we can play the battleship next turn, can't we? I guess we drop the land. I don't want to have to discard something important, so I'm going to wait and hold off on triggering the second vault here. I didn't know it can do that. That's unfortunate. We died. We died. No, I should have created the fish token to block. I did not realize that had a secondary ability to it. That's my bad. That didn't work. Valor flagship. Yeah, I know that's the card. All right, I think we can stop experimenting for now. We can probably do some ranked with some good stuff here, guys. So here's the new and improved Oraboroid deck, by the way. I haven't tried it yet with this version, but somebody, like I said, did mention trying out the lightning in this deck and telling me that was like a good turn 4 win potential. So I'm gonna try it. We took out the talents and we threw in 2 of these just to try it out and see how we like it. But this deck has been very good for us. So hopefully it stays playing really good for us. I've heard a lot of people have been playing it too and saying they've been getting the mythic and stuff. So hopefully we can get the same treatment. Let's grind. Make a fish. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I should have made a fish. That's my bad. That was definitely my bad. All it takes is 1 click. I know Kona is everywhere now, but have you done your own brew? No, I haven't. No, kind of like you just said, it's everywhere right now, and so I have no urge to play it. Once I see somebody make a deck list, I typically just like completely shut down the idea of playing it until it's too late. Then there's like 3 decks or 4 decks out there doing it, and I'm like, man, I wish I should have just done it too. It's okay to be like the 2nd or 3rd person on the deck, but then it gets so used and I'm like, well, now I definitely can't play it. Everyone's already seen it. A deck in early access is one thing, but constantly watching the same thing twice, probably not. Yeah, I feel that. Swayze, it sucks when I'm watching a live, then you watch their YouTube and you've seen it. It's such a bummer. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of get the vibes. It's like, I completely understand that. I get that take completely. So I try not to do that. I've never done that. And that's why I've never done it, because I think I tried it one time, and the video did pretty poor. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of what I expected. So it does make it difficult though to, you know, do sort of different content on the lives and then the videos. But by the way, guys, thank you for being here again. I know I say it a lot, but truly, I mean, it's a random Saturday. We went live with no sort of like notification or heads up, and it looks like we got, you know, quite a bit of you guys in here, 168 of you, so appreciate that a lot. Random Saturday, I know. After this is done too, after this live, I'm gonna go check out some of those Spider-Man cards, and we're gonna make a members video tomorrow for you guys. Ooh, gotta play that first. Man, I have so many options here. What do I go for? I mean, Fenrir is probably the better choice, because let's say I go with Ward in here, right? I get to counter, but then I follow with Halana, and then all of this is susceptible to removal. But if I go Fenrir, I get an extra land, meaning if I play Halana next turn, there's mana open now to be used for protection from the Zac Fair. So I think that's the play. Having that extra land is kind of big. This is my first time catching you live, viewers, but really appreciate the videos. Of course, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by the live. I like doing lives too, kind of randomly on different days too, because I see a lot of new faces too. I see a ton of you guys who aren't typically here on the Wednesday, so I like to give other people some opportunities, have different days who can make it in here. So my dog is chewing on me, but I'm here. All right, Fenrir for the 1/1 counter on the Halana. Halana's gonna give the counters to the Zac Fair, of course. And Zac Fair is gonna put a beating on them. Actually, we'll send everybody. This VV, it gets counters, right? Yeah, it gets counters, which can be a little bit dicey. If it got more power but no toughness, that'd be one thing, because I could first strike block it, but getting counters, it's gonna get pretty big. I may have to sack the Zac Fair here and do some combat tricks to block it. Where was my Winter Night Stories last game? We had 4 in the other deck, I think. I think even if a deck list was done before, personally, I think seeing creators like you pilot it, comment on it, worth watching the videos. I appreciate that, Felix, but I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird when I'm like, I've definitely made deck lists other people have played before and stuff like that. Typically though, it's because I didn't know, and I don't watch a ton of content, but when I watch content and I see the video already done, then I don't know, I feel kind of weird making it. But there's something to be said too about, there's some really cool content out there where people play some really powerful lists from tournaments, and you know, really solid lists from like you know, the most updated ontap.gg stuff. And I have considered doing something like that, like playing some more like hardcore win more type decks and try to climb the ladder high up. But I just find Magic to be a lot more fun when I'm doing deck lists that I just like to play. Like I like Magic for the creativity of it, man. It's truly why I play the game, is to build and have fun and make new and silly things, even if they suck. It's more fun for me to lose a bunch of games playing something that kind of sucks but has the potential to go crazy. All right, here we go. We got this for sure. It's coming down. I'm trying to see. Can I get this down? So I can give this haste technically and then activate the collector's cage potentially. So check this out. What I'm saying is if I play the Llanowar elves in the cage, it would be post-combat, which could be pretty bad because, yeah, we get an Oraboroid. It's post-combat, but, like, let's say I highlight the L first. Send them both in or no? Should I play some defense? Maybe I should play a little bit of defense. 2, 4. Yeah, send us in. And then now that we have 1 extra mana, we can do this. There we go. I think that's the best way I could have maximized my mana. I know the Oraboroid didn't quite hit, but it's okay. We win next turn, I think so. As long as we don't die here, we're gonna get one of the biggest anims we could ever ask for here, and it's gonna go really, really wide. Because we're gonna pump the Oraboroid with both the Halana and the Collector's Cage play. Same building is my favorite. That's the beauty of Magic, man. That, to me, that's the best part. Building decks. I might have missed lethal. I mean, if I would have sent in the Llanowar elves there, they would have been forced to block for sure. But I think they would have gotten away from potentially lethal. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I could. There's no argument there. I could have definitely attacked with both. Or I could have also put the counters on a Nim and swung through is what you're saying. I see. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, you might be right. I might have missed lethal there because of that. I think I know what you're saying now. My bad. Yeah, because if I had put the 5 counters, or it would have been 7. 7 going wide. They blocked the big hit earlier. Yeah, I probably did have lethal there. You're probably right. That's my bad. I was so dead set on creating the mana to activate the cage. Sometimes I get so one-track minded, I don't think of the other options. But I think it's going to work out here. We'll get a more explosive, more fun win. But yeah, we probably could have won last turn. You know what's funny? I know it's like the most popular deck in Standard right now, but I haven't seen Vivi Cauldron decks in quite a bit of time. I think it's more of a best of 3 problem, but... Alright, here we go. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Let's go! 1-0, baby. 1-0 for ranked. Yeah, I would have been wide enough, Tom. Yeah, for sure. For sure. The second time I looked it through, I'm like, yeah, it definitely was. It would have been right on the money too, I think. Would have been right on the money. Can't lie, the camera zoom gets me every time. What zoom? What zoom? All right, hand looks good. Let's go. All right, we got Collector's Cage with a Shelter by Ghost. The hand other than that, though, not super stacked. I need something big here. Okay, my first time seeing a lightning. Can't play it yet, though. Cannot play it yet. Cage or Zach? Cage or Zach? I guess I can't really do much with the cage without the Zach on the field, so sure. Sure. He doesn't zoom. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see no zoom. All right, they drop a land. They play Fear Missing Out. Is this the same deck? It feels like the same deck, right? It's gotta be. All right, lightning can come down now. That leaves 1 mana open too, as well, for the Zach Fair to maybe pass off its value. All right, no haste on this though. Darn, I thought it had haste. Okay, why did I think that had haste? I put this list together, but changed it a little. I included Loading Zone. Okay. Is loading zone the one that gives double the counters on creatures for 1 warp? I think it is, right? His face just gets bigger. Exactly. Borderlands 4 in less than a week. The game is going to cost me my job. I know Borderlands is a huge release. I've never played any of the Borderlands though. I know with the in Fortnite they brought the skins in there for a while too. I think the artwork on those types of games are really cool. I don't quite know what kind of games they are though. Are they actually like you know, domination type games, like team deathmatch type games, or are they like just story driven? What's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well tonight. Hope you're doing well also. Maybe a big red deck with a Tanuk and a 7/7 Eldrazi could be cool. I've been wanting to do some big red stuff. Haven't done it in a minute. Could be a good thing to get back to. All right, here we go. Opponent's doing nothing but roping, which means they're pretty upset about their hand. It's like a lot of, or it's a lot and shoot. All right, hold on. Oh, loot and shoot. Story-driven game. Got it. I don't know if Borderlands 4 even has PvP. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. A Nim is good enough. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. And we'll put the counter here so we can unlock the cage ability. Looks like they got something here. Flood Maw. I can't do anything about that. Oh, it gives me the card still? Oh, I definitely in real life would have not challenged that at all. I would not have called for a judge. I guess it was on the stack. It makes sense. I could give this indestructibility, but that feels like it'd be kind of a waste, right? But I mean, they saw me touch the card and assumed that's what I was gonna do, so they quit. So, whatever. Oh, it has comedy in it? Okay, it's like a comedy game. That's cool. It's an RPG first and then a shooter second. Gotcha. Okay. By the way, Swayze, you feeling better? I know you were in tough shape for a couple days. I was, yeah, I was in pretty rough shape, but I'm better now. Yeah, I still got a sinus thing going on, but it's all clearing up, so it's all good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. You ain't gotta worry about me though. It's all good. Rub some dirt on it, like my dad says. Just kidding. What do we got? Cage on 2. That seems good. Yeah. Give me something good here, please. I'll take another cage. I'm gonna try to roll the dice again for a second time here. I can't block in the air, so we might as well send this through to keep them from getting above 27 in case they find the ley line on turn 4. Okay. No attacks. Get the counter. That Johnny's Pride Mate's gonna be a problem. You know what's really a problem though? You see that? You see that? Yeah, I threw that to the bottom. The old me threw that to the bottom, not knowing what I was doing. Me about 20 seconds ago, it was an idiot. All right, Helena, come on. Save me. I need you to save me. All right, the good news is I can block in the air. So if they want to send that Healer Hawk through, they're gonna run into a wall. I really can't afford to trade with anything though, because I need this Collector's Cage to hit. And I need 3 creatures. Sorry, one second. All right, well, that's a good game. That's a good game. Unless I top deck a really cheap, I guess it doesn't have to be cheap. A 3-drop or, oh, come on. All right, so I can chump block the 7/7, I guess, and still potentially get a creature and then still activate the cage because this can produce another creature for me. Come on, I believe, I believe, I believe. It's good enough. That is good enough. Have to take some damage from this though. All right, then we create a body. Oh, but I don't get the second cage trigger. Darn it, that's not gonna work. It's not good enough. There's the Oraboroid though, I needed that. All right, that'll have to do for now. All right, so they don't gain life on just attacking anymore. So hopefully the Ajani's Pridemate and the Essence Channeler are stalled out, but they might have another Linden, I'm guessing, which is why they threw away the first one. Or that works too. That's also pretty not good. Another Healer's Hawk, that's fine. Hey, they're not gonna be able to draw a card off the Halia this turn. I mean, you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. It's a small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Fenrir, okay. Let's do that then. Let's do that then. I'm gonna keep on putting the counters on the Halana, right? Yeah, keep putting the counters on Halana. Counters go here. Keep stacking the Halana, which stacks this, which stacks the field. Okay, now you want to play? Let's play. Do we attack though? How do we do this? Because if I attack and I'm attacked in return, how much can I take? How bad is it going to be? I do think I send this in. That's lethal. They have to block. And I think I send this and I leave back my flying defense, right? So I think that's the play. What are we gonna do? Oh, how the turns have tabled, my friend. I should stop talking crap. This is usually when I end up losing the game. I should probably keep my trap shut. Exemplar. Not too worried about that. Especially because you can't gain life anymore. You dropped off your Halia. Oh, let's go, dude. Don't call it a comeback. Even the dumb Swayze 10 minutes ago who dropped the Shelter by Ghost pulled it out. You need trample? No one needs trample. We just need the will. The will of fire. Hey, sweet. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah, you already asked me that. Since the rank reset, I feel like I play against 90% control decks. That's interesting. I felt like I had a pretty big run against control decks as well. Hey, favorite MTG streamer? Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I haven't played Borderlands since the second one. I found Swayze? No, I found you. I still want that shirt, Swayze. I know. I pulled this out of the closet today. I was like, oh, I haven't worn this in a while. I haven't worn the old Marty Mob in a while. It's all wrinkly too. It was hanging up all sideways. No, I missed the live stream. No, you didn't. You're here now. Is there a way to add trample? Yes. If you guys want to know about the trample thing, there's a couple ways you can do it. Check it out. And I know this because I had it in the deck for a little while. Check this out. So 2 things you could probably do that would help out in the trample department. So you got the heirloom. Whoops. What am I doing? You got the heirloom, right? This card right here can draw you a card, ramp you, and give you counters. Or I'm sorry, give you trample, which is really nice. Or there's a really cool 2-drop creature. Where is he at? I don't know the name, but I know what he looks like. Give me a second. That's what I'm saying. I'm a visual learner, and a lot of times you guys give me card names and I don't know what they are, but I know the picture. This guy says if this creature was kicked, it enters with counters on it. That's not important, but each creature you control one with counters on it has trample. This is a really good 2-drop for the deck if you want to give trample. So I would advise, if you're going to change the deck, which I wouldn't, this would be the card or the heirloom. Heirloom, probably, maybe you can change this out for the heirloom, but I really love the synergies of the Fenrir, so I'm gonna leave it how it is. I mean, I'm still kind of experimenting with lightning too. You know what, I could do this. I did it again. I could do the heirloom too, like that. We can try it. I use Gnarlid with the roots. Yeah, that's a really good combo. Hey Swayze, hey chat, glad I was able to catch a stream. I'm glad you're here too. Thanks for stopping by. Bro, I have broken my code. I'm playing a Simic counter stack with the Frog Goddess, Oraboroid, and 2-mana Simic Snake that ramps Flood Maw and Aetherize and Warden and Innkeeper's Talents. There's a class? Okay. Yeah, you're right. There is a class. You're right. And it fights when it enters, right? That's another one. Right. MTG swag. Yeah, we had swag for a little while. We had the old shop up that you could buy these for a little while, but it was a lot to manage, so I ended up taking it down. But we were also a much smaller channel at the time, so it's not like it was like selling super crazy. So I just took it down for the time being, but we may reignite that down the road. Lightning would be great with trample since she'd be double the damage. Yeah, right. Swayze mistype. Dude, my mistypes are crazy. Wait, what? Does this person know what that's bigger? I looked away for a second. I don't know what I missed there, but that didn't seem right. All right, let's put a counter here, put a counter here, and win the game. I mean, this is just a brutal start. We're out aggroing red by a million. We're about to run them over. Yeah, lightning does have trample built into it. But giving anything I want trample with the heirloom might be better. Missed it, but hey, Archeon? I don't know how to say the name of the card, but I know the card. It's the white one that gives flying to everything, right? Yeah, Garut Uprising gives the trample as well, but I think that's a 3-drop, and I think that might be a little more difficult to hit. All right, counters, go for it. Sorry. I know you only made it to turn 3. That's kind of messed up, but I mean, you are playing red. That's kind of your whole goal, so I don't feel too bad if that had happened to anybody else. 3-0, guys, 3-0. This deck is slamming, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Ash, I know. It's Ash, right? I know I can't say your name. I genuinely cannot say that name. And I will probably never be able to say it, so I do apologize. I thought they were talking about that magic card. I didn't know they were referring to you in the chat. Sorry, I missed a couple of chats there. I was thinking about, is it the Archeon card, the white one? That it does actually kind of fit in this deck, but my bad. That was a miscommunication, and I'm embarrassed. I'll hang my head in shame. Shame. That's not good. What does that do? 0, 5. Okay, 5/0. Whenever enchanted creature becomes tapped or dealt damage, destroy it. So I can't tap it, but I can still pass its counters off because it doesn't tap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's disruptive, but fine. It's Aaron, yeah, right? Just go with Ash. I thought so, yeah. I was like, that's Ash, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna keep trying to pronounce that. Didn't know you played live. We're in here. Let's go. Yeah, we're here, man. We're here every Wednesday usually, but today is a special day. What are we doing here, guys? Are we slamming Oraboroid when we should probably take... Should I take the synthesizer? But if I take the synthesizer, I don't have a good creature I want to attach to the Sheltered by Ghost 2. So it feels like I should probably wait on that. It honestly feels like maybe this isn't a Nim play, because here's what's going to happen. I play a Nim, it gets a 1/1 counter. We attack in with the Hound. It gets another 1/1 counter and 2 bodies come out. And then the next turn, Oraboroid kind of goes crazy. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think that's the play. All right. Swing in here. Keep in mind though, this could be bad because a simple snare would be really bad. I'd be okay with a cage though. Oh, they don't have a cage. No double white sources here. But a snare would be annoying. Yeah, snare's pretty annoying. I actually think I dislike that more than a cage. Okay. Okay. Dang it. That kind of disrupted a lot of what I was trying to do here. I think I already lost. I think I already made the one misstep that's going to cost me the loss here. I could play this. Still have 1 mana open. Well, I guess I could cage and find something interesting, but what would I find more interesting than an Oraboroid? You know what I mean? I mean, Halana would probably be better in this spot, though. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to try, see what we hit. I guess another Nim is not terrible. Let's put a counter on... I know it's a -4. Hear me out. But this can pass its counters off to somebody else. So let's get the Nim back down. And then pass the turn. That way I set up for a bigger Oraboroid next turn, I think. I think that's right. I wish I had more mana to work with right now, though. I feel like that's what's kind of killing us at the moment. You're annoying me. You're annoying me, man. Yeah, I should have got the Oraboroid down first and just went for it. But they would have snared the Oraboroid too, so really no good answer for this. I can't seem to find the land that I need. I just need more lands to work with. It's too late though. It's too late. If they don't snare this though, or they don't Oracide it, this could be good. I'm a little scared. Yeah, I would have gone Zach as well. Yeah, you always got to assume the snare of the cage, like every time for sure. Okay, repurposing base, fine. That's a little slower. I can block both of those 8/8s. Really, I only need to block 1. Okay, hold on now. You're saying there's a chance. It's a slim chance, but there's a chance. Let's do this. Let's take their mana ramp. Let's pass the counters on this to this. It's got indestructibility now, so... And lifelink, so that's good. But if I attack with it... Yeah, let's leave this behind and this behind. Yeah, I can't use my cage here, because if I tap this, I'm going to need a block with this. There's no way I can afford to do that. Let's just swing in like so. That'll have to work for now. All right. So as long as I can defend one more turn here, we should win. Back to 19. Well, they can sack the relic to find a cage, but that's going to eat the whole field. And I still should be able to go wide enough with the Nim that I think we're good to go, right? I mean, Man, if I win this one, I'm gonna be stoked because this did not feel like I had a chance at all. Okay, I didn't expect a second repurposing bay. I see. Okay, so they're trying to go fetch a fire crystal. Is that enough damage though? It's a very respectable move here, but is it enough? Because I can block 3 of these. Only one's getting through, right? I respect the move though. Interesting. Okay. I can still block though, right? Yeah, I can still block. Full send. All right. I don't really even need to block with this, but I'm going to. Yeah, GG's. Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. We made it through, guys. And Nino with the 30 in the super chat. Thank you so much for the 30. I appreciate that. You're a legend, Swayze. Song 8 on your success and providing fun decks to play, enjoying the live stream. Brother, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys, man, are way too kind. Appreciate the love, man, and the kind words too. That goes a long way for me, man. I appreciate you. Oh man, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much, brother. Apologizing for Mono Red for killing him on turn 3 is diabolical, bro. I know, that's why I didn't feel so bad. But I do hate killing people on turn 3 no matter what, because that takes the fun out of Magic for me, honestly. Because it's like, how do you get anything going like that? But I have no idea what half these cards do. Cryo Shatter is a weird choice for the synthesizer deck. It has no synergy. I know, I thought it was kind of weird too. So want that shirt you're wearing? Well, they're custom. They're custom made. I do have like, I do still have a handful of them in the closet, but they're all, I think, hold on. I think they're all like tiny, aren't they? Or are they big? I can't remember. Yeah, this is what's left of the old shop here, guys. We got a bunch of them, but they're like all like super small. The black ones. Ooh, this one was one of my favorites. The Swayze with the blue and the cream. That was fun. I miss these, man. I gotta do this again. It was fun, but it was a lot of work. I do miss the old merch though, man. That was fun. Do you have someone that will fit who's 6'6"? Not anymore. No, all the larger sizes went pretty quick. I think most of those are just smalls. All the anything medium to the XLs they went pretty fast. All right, we got a pretty good starting hand here. I would order a shirt. I love the Swayze blue. Thank you, man. Yeah, no, they're really cool. I really enjoyed doing it for when we had the shop up and stuff, but it was a lot of work because I had to constantly check my emails every day and make sure that like things shipped on time and stuff. And it was a one-man show, and it got a little bit hectic for me, so we had to stop it. Blue equals counterspells. Screw that. Well, there was red ones too. The red ones were my favorite. Okay, I'll take the win. The red Swayze logo was my favorite one. I actually made that logo. I was pretty happy about it. But this one I actually paid for. I paid for an artist. I went to this website where you can like put what you want on the site, and then a bunch of artists will send their stuff over, and then you can kind of pick from the pool of artists that you liked. And I like this one. I did notice though that the font they used, I'm like, isn't that like kind of basically Iron Maiden font? Which is still really cool, but make a store on Threadless. I had a Spotify website. It's temporarily on hold right now because I didn't want to keep paying for it. Because once the shirts kind of started slowing down too, it just There's no point. I was paying for the website and there was no orders coming through, so I just turned it off. But that was way back when, like I said, so maybe we'll try it again down the road. I still get a lot of requests for it, but Iron Swayze or Swayze Maiden? Oh man, these starting towns are cool, but you never want to get this many in the hand. It's a lot of pain, and you kind of have to be forced to play them early too. All right, we're under a lot of pressure here. I probably kept a little bit too slow of a hand, and I have a really bad feeling that if I play the Oraboroid on curve here, it's gonna get taken by Shelter by Ghosts. You know what though? I'm gonna go for the Anim. I know it's slow, but if they don't take it, it's a good body to put the Shelter by Ghost onto. Nope, it's gone. And then I have to take damage if I want to play the Oraboroid here. We're under too much pressure. I think we lost this one. Good news is, though, we just ranked up, so we're not going backwards. We're so dead, though. All right, we're dead. That's a throwaway game, though. That's a throwaway game. Dang it, I have to go to work, but coming back during the break to watch from the start. Hey, thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it here for a little while. It means a lot to me. New deck name, Fear of the Dark. Return to Favor is such a good card. Yeah, I think it's such a fun card, but I haven't had a chance to play it really in a deck that is super consistent. Anyone else concerned with the Vivi and Electro? Yes. Me. No, that card. The Electro card is one of the best cards I've seen, in my opinion, from the new set. And unfortunately, it's red, and it does things that I'm not a big fan of. But it's a good card. Swayze, make a store on Threadless. It's free, and they handle all logistics. Interesting. It's free. I'll have to check that out. I will definitely give that a look. All right, the opponent not doing a whole lot here. A lot of tap lands so far. Green, green, red, white. Okay, let's do white. All right, we got. This is my favorite curve. Like, either a Zac or an Elf, and then Fenrir into Halana. It's like the best curve. All right, and we got the Oraboroid to follow it up too. Love that for us. I do like the curve into the Zac a little bit more though, because it can pass its counters to Halana. Yeah, I don't see a world where they win this one, guys, because we've already got indestructibility in case there's Day of Judgment, and then we drop Oraboroid. It's gonna be nuts. I mean, if they go back-to-back sweepers here, we could be in trouble, but outside of that, I don't see it. That's definitely not good enough. I want to see if Electro is enough to make a Storm Scale Scion deck decent. I used to run an eBay store. If keeping up was an issue, I just... Oh, hold on. I'll reread that in a second. I didn't know it was my turn. Okay. Ooh, we get a land. I'll take that. I could play Sheltered by Ghost, but I have no real reason to when I want mana open for the Zac Fair. Let's do the Oraboroid. And the whole crew gets some. And we're in. A 2/2. That's fine. You can have that. All good. Man, it has to be a sweeper here, right? It has to be. Was the issue set rules and policies on your page, like ships next day after payment is received, or I only check my inbox once or twice a day? Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good idea, just kind of setting the expectation for that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it just... If you know anything about my character and my personality, it would eat at me. It would eat at me if I wasn't like on it at all times, because I never would want to like do like a product and then like not be able to be on it, you know what I mean? Like, I want the best experience for everybody, and I know that's unrealistic, and I know people are a lot more understanding than that, but there are a handful of people that maybe aren't. Marvin, Murderous Mimic, and Cranko go hard together. Let me copy that down, what you just said there, and I'll take a look at that later today. Going first, hand looks great. Dude, we can get to Mythic no problem with this deck. I genuinely feel like I could get to Mythic if I just played this for the rest of the day, and like, we'd probably only take a couple of L's. A magician was walking down the street, then they turned into a store. I think that was a joke and it went over my head. That one might have went over my head. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. Oh, they turned into a store. They actually turned into the physical store themselves. I got it. All right, I got it. It just took me a minute. Just took me a quick second, but we're there. Counter? Yeah, let's put a counter here. Thanks. Man, I love that they added the word nice deck as an emote, but I hate that it doesn't trigger the thank you, because like me not answering them or sending anything back feels rude. Random stream still hit 200 viewers. Let's go, dude. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to play this first, because I don't want to leave my Halana out there unprotected. Let's get the Zach Fair down now. Man, they're gaining so much life. And we know they're a synthesizer deck, so actually not too worried about that. I have a pretty good hand brewing right now for this. Interesting. That was a fast turn. This person's on it. All right. Gain life, gain life. We know. Let's put the counter here. Yes. Oraboroid, come on down. And I think that's gonna do it. Zach Fair, ready to go with the indestructibility. It doesn't stop a snare though. If they get a snare, I mean, they've got too many threats to worry about. One snare is not going to do it. Plus I have Sheltered by Ghosts, so another big win. Dude, what are we right now? Are we like 7-1 or 8-1? It's something crazy. Swayze is just really pretty. It's okay if he doesn't get the joke. Oh, that's so sweet. Come on, dude. We're here until you hit Mythic. Oh, man. You're going to hold me to hitting Mythic today? Oh, man. Maybe. Maybe. If we keep winning like this, yes. But I don't know, man. That still could be another, like, hour. I like to keep my streams to about 2 hours. Plus, I really want to make a video for you guys on the new Spider-Man set for tomorrow's video. So I want to make sure I give myself enough time to do some reviewing and stuff. No one is leaving until you do. Well, what if I leave? How's that gonna work? Oh, you son of a... All right, at least I got an heirloom. I need to use the bathroom after this one, guys. Yeah. You got it. Let's go grab a red source. Son of a Kevin. No blocks, right? First strike? Yeah, can't have that. That wouldn't be very wise, would it? They've got a burn spell. Burst lightning. That's fine. I mean, that's, to me, that's kind of a waste. That goes away on its own over time. That's a card. But we have to avoid... Bro, we have to avoid burn spells. Okay, so this is a 3 toughness. It's going to be 4. Oraboroid has the highest toughness option here for me. So it's got to be that. And I really hope they don't have a lightning strike. If I can attach this to the Oraboroid, it's GG's. If I can't, it's GG's the other way. I don't even want to look right now. I'm not even blocking. You have all of it. Because the upside for the Sheltered by Ghosts is way too high. Okay, I'm gonna... wait. I can't play both of those things, can I? I'm gonna test to see if there's some sort of priority stick here. There is. There's a priority hold. What are the chances they're able to deal 4 damage to this, though? Quite literally very low, right? I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for it. Double burst lightning ruined my life. I ruined my life, didn't I? Lightning strike, burst lightning. Lightning strike, but they go to the wolf. I'm good. I'm good. Which one's the most annoying? Probably you. So they had the lightning strike, but they didn't have the second burst lightning. Let's go. All right, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Scorching shot, that would have been bad too for 5. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Is that sorcery speed though? I don't know. I do have to use the restroom really fast though, guys. I'll be right back, okay? Quick intermission, okay? Scorching shot though would have been bad. Pray it's not the 5 damage. Oh yeah, the Omen Dragon. I think that's also sorcery speed too, isn't it? I don't know. All right, sorry about that. My mother-in-law and my nephew are here and stuff like that, so we have family over right now. All right, let me check my phone real fast too. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys, let's keep it rolling. What are we at right now? Profile. Let's see our rank right now. So we're Diamond Tier 2 with 3 games to go to Diamond Tier 1. So we'd have to theoretically what, win 6, 7, 8, 9 more games, and we're sitting somewhere like 9-1 right now. Yeah, probably can't get the mythic today, but I'm sure we can get pretty close. Watching the new the new Rick and Morty. They're making new Rick and Mortys right now. I've never. That's another one. That's probably gonna be something that upsets a lot of people. I haven't seen Rick and Morty, but I know how much of a cult classic that is for everybody. Finally got to catch a stream. Let's go. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Hopefully there'll be a lot more streams in the future for us. So hopefully you'll see some more. Doing well this month, Swayze? What's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm doing actually really good. We're ranking a lot faster this month than any other month we had in a long time. I think the man is going to cook me on this game, guys. So I think I'm going to send that away. But yeah, we've been having a crazy good month as far as ranks go because we're not typically this quick. Man, I'm gonna regret throwing this away, but we'll see. This genuinely might be one of the best decks I've ever created, competitive wise. It's just the timing of it, the meta that we're currently in and stuff. It's so good. Like, it's been so good to me. I'm gonna play the Collector's Cage over the Elf because I've got the Nim next turn. Alana's solid. Yeah, and I don't say that lightly, man. I typically don't say that at all about my decks, but this deck I really wouldn't be surprised. I don't have like a track or anything, but I really wouldn't be surprised if it had like a high 70% win rate. Okay, we've got options. This could attack, but if they double block, it's dead. Maybe it's just this for now. Yeah, maybe it's this for now. I don't love this. I feel like we're gonna lose this one because they've already got Tifa down on 2, and we don't have our Sheltered by Ghosts because Swayze 10 minutes ago threw away a Sheltered by Ghosts again because he's an absolute buffoon. Every time I throw away Sheltered by Ghosts, it's an aggro matchup, man. Every time. Last time it was life gain. This time it's landfall. Wait, are you gonna fight that? Please don't fight that. Got to get the new achievements. That would be a good stream. I got all the Yargle achievements yesterday. I saw the Yargle achievements, man. They seem a little bit hard to get. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised you are getting your data on OnTap. Oh, aren't getting my data on OnTap.gg. Yeah, I don't really use any of those sites too much. What do I do here? I think it's this. I mean, I've been using ontap.gg a little bit more frequently lately, and like checking out what's been going on in the meta and stuff. But I don't really go on those sites too much. I kind of got on the Aether Drift. Wait, what's the? Oh my God, the one I use every day. I forget the name of it already. Attack. Hold on one second. Aether Hub. I use that one. But that was the first one I've ever seen, and I just kind of stuck with it. I used to have the tracker for it too, but I got a new PC and I never re-downloaded the tracker again. I don't know. Kind of like just knowing or just doing it old school, you know? Especially with the drafting feature, like it feels kind of crazy that the drafting feature on those websites can give you like percentages on win rates on cards. It's kind of wild. All right, I do love that with Tifa, it only grows in power, which means Halana can do a really good job of keeping it in check because it's got the first strike. Hopefully they don't realize that. Sometimes you see opponents, they don't realize those type of things, and they send them anyways. All right, well, if I play this, unfortunately, I won't have the ability to give indestructibility. Do I care? Not really, right? Not really. Dude, Halana plus Oraboroid is quite literally the nastiest duo. It's not even close. Okay, that's lethal, and then so they have to block, and then these two get through. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'd like to see my data on taps, but it doesn't track mobile. You know, it'd be funny though if I was on Untapped. A lot of my decks too. You guys, I mean, you guys got to see firsthand a minute ago when the stream first started. But I play a lot of my decks. Like even this one, I play it a lot during the like the like I build it without really fine tuning. I just kind of put it together and then I play, and I like learning my deck's problems through playing it. I find out more information by playing it. So a lot of times my decks will start out by like being absolute garbage and they'll lose a lot. And then when I finally start tuning it up and moving pieces in and out and I get it dialed in, I'm like, dang, if that was like on some sort of tracker, it would show as like a 20% win deck. But really, the first half of me playing the deck, if not the first 3/4 of it, it was just me trying to fine tune it and put pieces in it and figure it out. And it's just like, I'm not very good at getting the deck right the first time around. It's typically, it takes a long time for me to get a deck to work, which is why I have so many in the vault, which is why I have like 6 decks right now that are not playable at the moment that I'm working on, because I've been at it with those decks for months and they just, I know I'm going to figure it out sooner or later, but it's tough, man. So I feel like a tracker would just get me down too, being like, dude, your deck sucks, which really is like, come on. It doesn't anymore. It did. All right, missing a land drop might have killed me here. Missing a land drop is a big no-no these days. Oh, come on, game. Really? Really? You're gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards and they're all unplayable with 3 mana open? That seems wrong. That doesn't seem right. Ugh. What do you got? Exhausting this? What does this do? Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal 2 land cards. Interesting. Finally, I get a Fenrir. I guess that's kind of nice. I'll probably create a body here just because I need to block these Death Touch guys. I mean, that seems okay. I still have a shot at winning this, but it's not a good shot. They're kind of flying now. A lot of these Death Touch guys, man, are so annoying. That has haste. All right, what's their game plan? All right, I'm more than happy to trade with these Death Touch guys here and here. Get some of those off the field. Some of that nonsense. Okay, let's play. Oh man, no, let's do this. Let's do this so I can get the Zac Fair into. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna get the 1/1 counters, but Zac Fair is gonna create another body. Yes, and then we give the counters to the Grove. Perfect. Death Touch here, can't attack. I can block in the air now too. I mean, I think we're set. I think we're back. I think we've stabilized, guys. I almost got by the auto tapper there. I'm glad I tapped the elf first, because the auto tapper almost got us. It's a stream, Brendan. Just looks for 9 colors, and it's that deck. He's been dialing this deck in for a hot minute. Yeah, I have. I've been playing this one forever. Oh no, what did they just do? What did I just miss? Did this exhaust? Oh, it did. Put X/1/1 counters on this card. You may have the base power and toughness of each other creature become its power. Holy smokes. Okay, well, I do this. I definitely do this. Actually, hold on. This has trample. So we do this, and this gets through. That gets through. That's... Wait. I mean, I can't block them anyways, so... Do I... Yeah, I guess we let it get through. They might have overcommitted here, guys. You might have overcommitted, my friend. I respect the try there. Respect the hustle. But little do they know. Oh, they do know. Wait, they quit. I guess I must have had lethal on board already. Did I already have lethal? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. I get why they conceded then. Zach wants to see the current deck list. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I'm behind on messages. My bad. Here is the current list. I think it's this. No, it's not the same. We took out the talents and added in the heirlooms. That's pretty much the only difference from the video, but it's nice because you can run a deck and it will tell you the win rate and also tell you what colors you do best against. That is true. I do like that feature. Tifa versus First Strike. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Send it my way. Yeah, but this is this by far is our best brew we've put together in a long time. Because I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You guys are seeing it. I can't seem to lose a game with it. Can't seem to lose a game with it. Oh, no problem, Zach. No problem. But yeah, the YouTube numbers are a little down, so if you want to go watch that video too and check it out, you can do that too. No, I appreciate it. Thank you though for being here, guys. Thank you all for being here. Seriously, 218 people is kind of nuts, especially on a random Saturday. All right, we're gonna mulligan this bad boy. Oh, here comes the auto loss. I mean, if I get a land, this is doable, but if I miss a land drop, it's GG's. We'll see. We'll see. I get one more chance or it's over. That's a great card. Dude, I have been playing Halana since God knows how long, man. It feels like it's been in standard for so long now at this point. Hold on, my wife just walked in.
It's not bad.
I know it's not bad, but she's grabbing the measuring tape. What are you doing? What are you working on?
No, I gotta go.
Okay. All right. I don't know why my wife just grabbed the measuring tape, but I'm sure it's not good. All right. Send in Zach. When I leave this room, something's going to be torn apart. Oh, boy. I cannot get a land. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. You can always just sense the vibes. When you get a one lander and then you mulligan into a two lander, it's just like, come on, that's a bad omen right there. That's a bad omen. Hey, I remember you did some Brawl content a while ago and then it stopped. Any chance in the future for... Yeah, probably in the future. If I do some Brawl content, it will probably be for members only though. It was actually a comment that two different people had sponsorship wise. They were like, hey, I want to work with you, but we need a video done. But your numbers are a little up and down. And like, they didn't like the fact that my numbers were sporadic. And I was like, well, I mean, they're not really sporadic. I know what my numbers are going to be if I post a standard video. They didn't understand that I was doing other content. They didn't play Magic. They're you know, it's a sponsorship. So they didn't quite understand why my numbers were up and down. And it was hard to explain. So I was like, maybe I should just stick to standard content, the stuff that's consistent, keep my numbers at a even keel in case like certain sponsorships want to like talk to me or whatever. They kind of understand it a little bit better. But I mean, I'm not opposed to making other content like that and putting it on the channel as like members only content, which is why I'm going to do it tomorrow for you guys. The, you know, a little bit of a breakdown on what I think of Spider-Man and stuff. Dude, are we still in this game? I don't know. I don't know if we're still in this game. At least with this, I can block. I can chump block, right? That's kind of nice. I feel like we're pretty far gone here, though. Is there a white source in here at any point? No, I don't see any. Ah, smuggler surprise. Yeah, GG's. GG's. I mean, you can't play if you don't have mana. I'm not upset about those losses. It is what it is. Any replacement for Collector's Cage? I'll be real with you. I'm a big fan of Collector's Cage. I think the card is extremely important for the deck because, as you've seen, it's kind of gotten us like probably close to 50% of our wins, because when it hits like an Oraboroid or a Halana, it's GG's. And if you don't have an Oraboroid or a Halana in your opener, you're trying to like dig it out, it can get a little bit dicey. I mean, there is a maybe like I don't know, it's gotta be a card with some sort of searchability, right? Maybe like a Enduring Innocence or something, but something that can get more cards into your hand. But the cage is kind of important for this build. I don't normally say that about a card. It's usually something you can kind of always change in or out, but I feel like this deck is kind of built around the cage. So it's a tough one, man. YouTube changed algo and has been hiding a lot of CC's videos. Is it a YouTube thing or is it like a Magic thing? Because I just kind of put it as a fact that like Magic maybe is like in a weird spot where Edge of Eternities didn't do so hot. Maybe Spider-Man will bring it all back. I don't know. Worth the mythic wild cards in my opinion, because you can use it in other big man. I agree. I use Collector's Cage in a lot of my brews right now. I've been using it a lot more, I feel like, but CGB made a second channel where you can post all of his brew contents, and yeah, I've considered that too. But I've been having like a hard time just getting my consistent 5 videos out to you guys. So like making another channel and stuff is gonna be tough. Like my other channel that I have with my son, if you guys didn't know, I have another channel where we play Fortnite and stuff, and he's been getting a little upset with me, like not upset with me, but like just kind of pushing me like, Dad, we don't make videos anymore. We don't, post whatever. And it's like, I don't have time to edit more videos because I do everything myself. I do the editing, the thumbnails, and like editing and thumbnails alone, much less coming up with ideas and new deck lists and stuff. It's time consuming. I can spend a full 8-hour day on a video, and it's like, it's pretty common for me. It's pretty rare that I can get out of a day where it's like, oh, that was a 5-hour day. That's pretty nice. So making a second channel and making extra content is something I want to do, but I don't know if I have the real means to do it. And I don't know. I don't think it'd be too difficult, but the whole dad life thing, man, it's like, it takes up a lot of your time. The dad life is real. All right, I'm hoping they don't have a way to deal with this. I mean, lightning strike would be a very, very sad thing for me. Okay, Nemesis is fine. Unless they hit it with a burst lightning. Okay, they don't. They just send... Oh, okay. Smart. Actually smart. All right, we find ourselves in a bit of a predicament here, guys. If I attack and they're gonna deal 7 right back at me, and then I won't be able to gain life anymore. I think we wait. And I think this is where we actually are super happy we put the heirloom in the deck, because we can one-shot them with a trampling effect at any point here. Oh no, you're kidding me. Okay, that's gonna make things much harder. What if I say screw it and we take 6 damage here, but do this? I know we can't gain life anymore. That puts us at 7. 2 cards in their hand, but then I can kind of race them. If I don't block these, I'm taking 6 anyways, and then they're still there and there's still a problem. It feels like I have to. Wait a minute. They could throw that at one of my creatures blocking currently, which would save their other Screaming Nemesis. They're actually, I was going to say, they're in a prime position here to screw me over, but they didn't actually take the opportunity. I made a pretty big mistake there. Oh, they don't throw that at my face? I'll take it. They were primed to ruin my life, and they didn't take the opportunity. right. Let's go ahead and get in there. We'll draw a card. We'll draw a card. Let's go. All right. I'm winning the race now. Better hope you can output 10 damage here, my friend. Swayze, you are on the Mount Rushmore of standard players, in my opinion. That is quite the take. I appreciate that. That makes me very happy that you said that, but can't quite agree with you on that, but I will accept humbly. Okay. GG's, we got him. Ruckus is what they're with. Yeah, Ruckus is a really good player. He's like an actually really good player. I agree with it. I appreciate that. 2 Karens is crazy. Yeah, I know that card is nuts, man. Hi, do you think Vivi would be banned? Vivi getting banned? I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of people are of the thinking that yes, it's going to get banned, but I do think that the Cauldron would be banned before the Vivi for a lot of the same reasons other people do. It's because of the IP situation. So I don't see it getting banned. No. I think Cauldron, in my opinion, too, is the problem, because I know a lot of people forget, because Cauldron's been around in the standard for a very long time now at this point, very long time. But there were decks like with Kami and what is it, the 1 mana fairy that's still in standard that can untap itself with an ability. There were still some unlimited infinite combos with mana that people were doing with that card for a long time. And so I personally, I've hated Cauldrons from the jump, because it always, the only time people run Cauldron is to do really cheesy things like that, and I've never really liked that about the card. Vivi, I mean, it's a very powerful effect on the card, but as long as you can't give it to every single creature, I'm fine with it. I don't know. That's just my take on it. All right, let's play you. Let's double up on this. I really need to stop this nonsense real quick. If you don't mind, you're both gonna be coming with me. I mean, could there have been a more well-timed Sheltered by Ghosts doubling up there? Like, I actually feel really bad for this opponent. That was really good luck on my part. Because as an Angels player, I mean, their deck is hard to build. Like, I've built an Angel deck recently, and it is really, really difficult to build right now. I feel really bad for doing that to them. Super lucky. Why did I just do that? Why did I just do that? I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I literally didn't even look. I just swung. I didn't even look at their power. I just swung. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. I didn't even look. Where's the oops button? Yeah, they did the oops for me. Yes, yes, I know. Oops, I know. It was definitely the biggest oops of the night. I was already so dead set I was swinging. I just did it. Oh, I'm such a dummy, dude. I'm such a dummy. I deserve it though. I mean, I really didn't deserve that win. Double Sheltered by Ghost there was kind of disgusting. I can't believe I just did that though. Well, that goes to show. You should probably not talk trash. That was embarrassing. Sorry, guys. Mount Rushmore what? Mount Rushmore what? Oh, dude, sometimes the click, I get to clicking. I get to clicking and I don't stop. My brain was so turned on, like it was just aggro mode. Oh man, that was like playing basketball. Like, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Shoot! Don't even look. I thought I was so far ahead. I was like, just keep swinging, just keep swinging. That Angel enchantment's kind of crazy though. I didn't realize it buffed it that much. Should have probably read the card before I attempted to attack though. Dad moment, it's exhausting, right? Right. We'll blame that. I'm willing to blame anything but myself, so whatever you guys want to use, I'll take it. What's the opposite of a hat trick? Yeah, that's a great question. Great question. That was bad. I've had moments before, but that one was up there. That one was up there. This is why we don't go live a lot. I would have started my video from scratch again if I did that in a video. I'd been like, nope, we're starting from scratch. Go back to game number 1. Ah, man. Zac Fair, and I don't have any white sources. The heirloom can provide white sources, though. Oh my gosh, do I want to take damage for a land, though? It's like, not against mono red. This or this, this or this. Probably this. Probably this, because I can create some bodies off of it, and they can chump block really well against things like the needle. Okay, burst lightning it is. Maybe. 1, 2. So if I next turn, hypothetically, if they blow this up, which they're going to, if I play this again, I might have to take 2 more damage, and I can go with the heirloom into the grove, which the heirloom unlocks white mana for this. Or I could just play. I mean, I don't know. I could just do the same thing I just did there, but this card right here is absurd. I'm not a fan of it, of course, because it's red, but it's a good card. I can't lie. It's a very good card. Okay. Moment of truth. Are we dead here? Feels like we're dead here. If you were to make a heir apparent shocking sharpshooter raise the past mill, how would you make it? Would love to see your take on it. I think we did something very similar to what you just said. It was a self-mill deck, raise the past, heir apparent. I don't know if the sharpshooter was in it though, but if you go back a little bit on the page, maybe like 2 months ago, you might be able to find it. But I don't know if it had the sharpshooter though. Alright, well, we lost this one, guys. Yeah, I don't see a way out of this one. There's no way. There's no way. No Sheltered by Ghosts. Man, you never want to lose like that after you just threw a game too. I want that one game back, man. I really do. Oh shoot, I told my wife I'd be off at like 7:15. One more game, guys. One more game. One more game. One more game. You can one-shot people with all the triggers from Sharpshooter? Yeah, you definitely could. If anything gets banned, it's Singularity Rapture. Squirrel. Yeah, that's my brain. Squirrel. I love Seam Rip. Seam Rip's a really good removal spell. I like Seam Rip too. I haven't been playing it a lot, but it's a really cool card. I feel like there's a lot of cool things you can do with enchantments and like Eerie and adding Seam Rip to the mix. All right, let's go with the old Fenrir into Halana. We like that combo the best. Uno mas, let's do it. Just don't tell on me, okay? Don't snitch, okay? She's probably in the stream. Mount Rushmore, what? Yeah, I bet you guys are regretting saying that, huh? Okay, that's a good find, I think, mana-wise, but I need a red source still for this. I still have it here, but I'm just trying to figure out a way if there's any way I can not take damage here, but I don't see it. Taking damage no matter how you slice it. We've got an opponent running Beast as a tribal deck, maybe? I have no idea. Serotonin check? No. Shh, don't invoke her name. Oh, it's a Kona deck. Beast. That makes sense. Okay. I probably should have put the counters there. I didn't think that one through either, but I'm going to lose this card next turn. Oh, we got the winning card here. Kona can't come down yet. Nice. There's no white sources, so don't get lost. But they're running black. Chances of removal are pretty high. I still don't see why we wouldn't still full send here, right? Right? Is there any reason not to? What if I go you and you? And then go you next? Because you know they're trying to get back this, of course. And I do need extra bodies to Sheltered by Ghost. That, like, here's my thought process. If I go with a Nim, I can go wider. If they have removal, though... Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I'm going for Oraboroid, I think. I shouldn't have paid the life for that land. I changed my mind last minute. Last minute, made a slight adjustment. Yeah, I should not have paid life for that land, but I had a different plan in mind, and I decided I'm just gonna go for the full send win con here. Oh, it worked out, thank God. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I was like, I can win the game right here, but if they have removal, like Bitter Triumph, I was kind of cooked. So I was like, do I risk it or do I set up for the next play for the win? I just full send. Full send. All right, guys. I mean, look, we started today's stream at Diamond Tier 1 with 0 wins on the board. So we went 6, 7, 8, 9. We went 10 games positive towards Mythic. 10 games positive towards Mythic. I could probably get there tonight if I really wanted to push it, but I'm gonna go do some other things and make another video for you guys though. But here's the deck list one more time if you guys want to see it again. There are some really cool things in the works. Obviously, the beginning of the stream too, we were checking out some of the new decks that I was going to be putting out soon. If they can, you know, get tooled together a little bit easier. But I don't know, man. Some people seem to be interested in the calendar deck. We might do that one next. I'm pretty excited about it, but it does feel a little bit like just pure Azorius control, like someone mentioned. It's not super fun. I really want to try the Leviathan deck too. I don't know if anyone would be down to see that one, but we've got some really cool stuff that I'm working on. So hopefully we can get some really cool videos this week. We only need to get what, like 7 more videos before the new set releases. Spider-Man's right around the corner. I'm sure there's going to be early access for it. I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm sure there's going to be. That's going to be like the Wednesday of like next week. Not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. So yeah, like 7 more videos we can do. I've got more than 7 videos in my mind that I want to try out. So a lot of cool stuff on the way, man. I'm really excited. But that's going to end today's stream, man. So I do want to say thank you guys again so much for being here. There's, again, 198 of you still here right now. So I still can't believe we've reached over 200 viewers sometimes. It's quite surreal. So thanks for being here, man, on a random Saturday. Thanks for all of the love today, guys, too. Seriously, they not just like the super chats and the memberships and stuff, but thank you for the kind words and just always gassing me up. You guys made me feel so good. So thank you for all that and inflating my ego. That's always great. But that's it, guys. We're gonna jump out of here, and we're gonna play the Swayze anthem, of course, on the way out. But thank you guys, love you guys, and we'll catch you on hopefully tomorrow. If you're a member, be on the lookout for a video tomorrow for members. If not, we'll see you on Monday. Until then, guys, peace out. Have fun. Have a good weekend. Enjoy football starting.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's got some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When the upload, man? Man, all of the time.